Well, hi there, Pluckers. Thanks very much for joining me for lesson 4, or part 4, of the lessons on As You Said by Jack Bruce stroke Cream. Okay, in the previous lesson 3, I covered the second verse. Okay, so when the second verse finishes, it goes back into the intro again, and then verse 3 starts, which is what this lesson's all about. Okay, so without more ado, I'm going to go from the intro part. After verse 2 finishes and it goes into the intro, I'll start from that point, go into verse 3, and then I'll break it down for you. Okay, so here we go. Let's go back to Now That's Bad, to see the time that might have had. Rails are carried up the trains, as you something like that. There's various ways you can do that. Right, so after the second verse, the intro comes in, which we've covered several times now. So when we get to the actual verse that comes out of the intro and it goes into the discord, and it slides up to the second fret of the third string, and then the third verse starts in. Okay, so let's go back to Now That's Bad, see the time that might have had, and then we do the riff as usual, twice, back to the second on the third, the rails up, come on the train, back to the discord. And this is a bit where it changes again, so in this time we're doing As You Said, and it starts off on the second fret, so second fret on the fifth string, fourth fret on the third string. Okay, so slide up one fret to the third fret and the fifth fret, seventh fret and the ninth fret, and it goes quickly from 9th and 11th fret on the third string to the 11th fret on the fifth and the 13th fret on the third. Okay, so you end up on that 11th on the 5th, 13th on the 3rd. So that bit comes out of that, so it comes out of that verse where it goes, the rails are carried up the train, second fret, third fret, to 7th fret, back to the second fret of the third string, back to that one again, the third on the fifth fret on the third string, 7th fret on the second string, up 2 frets, back down 2 frets, again, back to that one again, 2nd fret, 3rd, again, 5th fret, 7th fret, again, and then we got this shape again, which is I'm now playing the 5th fret with my second finger, 6th string, and that finger is playing the 4th fret of the 3rd string, 1st finger, 4th fret of the 3rd string, then 5th fret on the 2nd and 5th fret on the 1st string with my 3rd finger and pinky. Okay, so, and then we slide that down to the 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, but leave off the 1st finger obviously. So I've got two on the 1st and 2nd strings on the 1st fret, and the 6th string on the 1st fret, but leave off the 1st finger because that's gone beyond the nut, so to speak. And then we end up on the single on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string again. Okay. And then we go back into the riff again, and you do that 4 times as usual. So 2, 3, 4. There's various ways you can do, just mess around and finish this off, but I just go something like that, whatever you want to do really, but or you can just finish it after 4 of the riffs, whatever. Okay, anyway, so let's go through the whole 3rd verse slowly. Okay, so it comes out of the introduction from in between the 3rd verse and the 2nd verse and the 3rd verse. Goes into the discord. Now comes the singing. Let's go back to now that's back to see the time that we might have had riff twice. Back to the 2nd on the 3rd. The rails have come off the train to discord. Then we go to the 2nd on the 5th string and the 4th on the 3rd. And up 1 fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, quick 9th and 11th. 9th and 11th, back to the 2nd on the 3rd. Come up to that one again, second fret on the 7th, 2nd string on the 7th fret, and 3rd string on the 5th. Okay, so it's never come again, up 2 frets, down 2 frets again, back to the 2nd on the 3rd, again, now into this 4-finger chord. Riff to finish it off. Okay, however you want to finish it. Okay, so again we'll go through that whole thing again. So that end bit is where it goes, I'll never come again. 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd. I'll never. 3rd on the 3rd. Sorry, 3rd string on the 5th fret and 2nd string on the 7th fret again. Up 2 frets again. Again, again. 4-finger chord. Again, slide it down to the 3rd fret, down to the 2nd fret, to the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret, and then riff again. Finish it how you like. Okay, so that's it. So that's the whole song now. Just play it all in one go. So thank you for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed that. It's quite an unusual song. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you out. If any problems, let me know and I'll try and sort them out. Okay, bye for now.